All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba Shem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to ratazah to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go in the Rakah Kwadash. And the elder brother Yakal, non-stop on the block, I saw he did a video, he spoke on this. It was actually sent to me from a brother. And I didn't even get to finish watching. I watched maybe the first couple minutes of Yakal's video, and I had to do a lesson on it. I had to speak on this, man. I didn't want, because sometimes I wanted my own. I'll go back and rewatch his, but I wanted my own spirit to be on this lesson, man. Because as soon as I was watching this, a bunch of scriptures was in my mind. We probably gonna pull the same scriptures, but I wanted to have my own spirit on it. So anyway, yeah, this is actually, I did my due diligence, and this is actually an old video that resurfaced, right? And Chick-Fil-A is getting a lot of backlash over this. I'm not gonna play the video. I found the clip. It's real short. I think it's like 2 minutes long. It's right here on Black Conservative 24. If you haven't seen it, right? And I'll read it. It says, Chick-Fil-A CEO is asking all whites to get on their knees and shine black people's shoes, right? Well, it's a little bit more than that. He's talking about how they should have a contrite spirit, and they should be apologetic, and just different actions that they should show, in regards to slavery, and basically the history. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but the history, of how this place was established, right? And the Jake actually joked. He said, because the CEO, he was like, you should shine their shoes, whether they have on sneakers or sandals, and even give them a hug, But the Jake was joking, and some stock in Chick-Fil-A, Jake always got to be folly, But yeah, it was a real good clip. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't heard it. And again, it's an old video that resurfaced, and basically throughout Twitter, social media, Chick-fil-A is getting a lot of backlash about being so-called woke, so on and so forth, right? But anyway, watch the video if you haven't seen it. I'm not gonna play it again. I don't want to get copyright stricken, all right? But the main thing that was in my mind was a couple scriptures. The main scripture was Joel chapter 3, verse 4, okay? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because we don't want your goddamn recompense, okay? We waiting for biblical reparations, which I'm going to go back to Joel chapter 3. But these scriptures were in my mind, and I just had to bring it out. So again, go watch the video if you haven't seen it, or if, if you're in the dark as I was. I didn't know about the Twitter war that's going on, the backlash. They're supposedly going to be the woke. It's going to be boycotting Chick-fil-A, which I don't see that happening, man. People love Chick-fil-A, especially these Edomites. They love some goddamn Chick-fil-A. And like I said, the brother you called, I spoke on it. I'll go back and rewatch it, but I had to put my own spin on it. So let's get a Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled for shame for glory. And that's this devil, how he's acquired everything through colonialism, imperialism, how this devil has stolen everything he's gotten, all these lands that he's in, he's basically stolen it. He's gotten it by the force of the sword. And it's a black eye on his history. It's shameful, as the scriptures say, that's why he's trying to rewrite history. He's trying to whitewash history. He's trying to omit certain things from history. He's tearing down all this. Well, he was tearing down all his so-called leader statues, the Confederate statues. The statues in England. He was tearing down some of the leaders in England, pulling down their statues They were throwing it in the Thames River, you know, because a lot of these people that you were taught to idolize and look up to in school, Andrew Jackson, prime example, the Indian killer, you know, they were wicked, they were evil, wicked men, you know, you know. Esau Edom's track record, his MO, the receipts are out, man. And it shows you to be the wicked. It shows you to be the bloody man. Okay? You know? So it says, thou art filled with shame for glory. From your inception, from your birth, it's been nothing but violence, deceit, raping, robbing, you know, destroying the people. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee. What's that cup? That same cup we had to drink. You know, slavery, you know, these curses, you know. The same cup we had to drink, Esau Edom, he's going to drink double of this cup. Okay? You know, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's what we're waiting for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to rise up to the prey. You know, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. That's what we're waiting for. The big payback. We don't want your goddamn apologies, and we don't need our shoes shine. You know, there's plenty of that gonna take place in the kingdom. You can keep it, man. We want your soul, as in Mortal Kombat. Your soul is mine. But vengeance belongeth to the Lord. Okay, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. And the day of vengeance burneth in his heart, and that's what we're waiting for. The big payback. You see? Again, Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. That's what you see. That's why he's got to try to, again, whitewash history. Omit things, tell half-truths, and half-truths and bold-faced lies. Okay? So this is Job 20, real quick, and then I'll read one more scripture after this. Job 20 and Job 20 and 4. Main point is in 10. Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked, and we know who the wicked is, because that man of sin is revealed, his track record, his receipts, the modus operandum, it precedes him, okay? And plus Malachi 1 and 4, Esau, Edom, the borders of wickedness, the people of the Lord's curse, forever, okay? Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who's in the power seat? Esau, Edom. Esau would be ruling in the latter times. Esau, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgment. Okay, the wicked would be ruling. And he's got a short time. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set the bounds which this devil can't pass. And he knows it. Okay? That's the good news. Our redemption is nigh. The big payback is quickly approaching. Okay? All the wickedness he's been sown into the earth, he's about to reap it. Okay? So it says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Yeah, this gonna be like we're gonna wake up in the kingdom, and this gonna be like a bad dream, man, like a nightmare. Okay? Esau's gonna be back in his proper base state that he belongs in. Okay? Our foots are gonna be thoroughly on their necks in the kingdom. Okay? Our hearts are gonna meditate terror on this goddamn devil. And he knows it. He knows he's gonna have to answer for the things he's been doing. He knows he fucked up. He touched the apple of the Lord's eye. Ain't no way around it. Okay? So that's the main point. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, the inception, from his inception to the core, he's rotten. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. I read some more. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, yeah, the words of his heart is smoother than butter, but war's in his heart. Okay? He at the end of the day, this devil has a perpetual hatred against his brother Jacob, and did pursue him with the sword to this day. Though he spare it, and for that's why Yahweh Shai said, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. You know? Though he spare it, and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall, sorry, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asp within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. That's the point. I'll read some more. This whole thing is good. Slocky. I didn't really want to, but I got to. It says, he shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter, that which he labored for through colonialism, imperialism, this new world order he's trying to set up. Okay, everything his crafty enterprise, everything he's worked so hard for, he ain't gonna get to enjoy it. That which the joy of the hypocrite is but for a short time, for a moment. That which he labored for, he shall restore. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You gonna drink this cup. The same cup we had to drink, you goddamn devils gonna drink double of it. That which he labored for, shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. Everything you've stolen, all the resources, all the gold, all the silver, okay? All the riches of this earth. You're right, you're gonna restore it. Alright? Starting with the elites. Okay? According to his substance shall the restitution be, the payback, and he shall not rejoice therein. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor. Who did that? The bloody man, the violent man, Esau Edom. Okay? The oppressor, the colonizer. Okay? You know, the wicked. Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, Yasharallah, you tribes, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American Seminole Indians, right? Because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. He covered fields and taken by violence. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. You see? I got to keep reading. There shall none of his meat be left. There shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, a position of difficulty. This devil is in a quagmire. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Okay? When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. He gonna feel that indignation, that righteous anger, and shall rain it upon him while he is eaten. Ultimately, he gonna get, especially here in America, Babylon the Great. You're gonna get that nuclear destruction. You're gonna feel that fire, okay? And that's what we're patiently waiting for. All right. So I'm gonna close out here. I don't want to Ratazai was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. Man, keep pushing, keep fighting. We're close. Joel chapter 3, the main point is in 4. I'll start at 1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, Yahweh and Jerusalem, right? Representing northern and southern kingdom, right? Judah and Israel were oppressed together in the land of the north, right? Right here in Babylon the Great. We're in North America, aren't we? All right, and who's oppressing us? The colonizer, all right? Esau Edom, all right? Whether he was British, whether he was a Spaniard, whether he was a Frenchman, okay, you know, or Portuguese, that's what they did, you know? They colonized the earth, okay? They put hell on the people, the so-called indigenous people that were in those lands, all right? and he's gonna have to pay for it. He stole. He's stolen. He's living on stolen land, bloody land, and we know blood defileth the land. And whose blood did he shed? The blood of the children of Israel, his brother. He gonna pay for it. Okay. It says, I will also gather all nations. We see that quickly approaching. Things are getting hot and heavy. The shit is turning up over there in the Ukraine with Russia. Okay? Every day that passes, shit is intensifying. All right? And which is ultimately going to culminate to the third woe. Okay? I will also gather all shit is stirring up between China and America and Taiwan and shit. Shit is happening, man. Shit is intensifying. You know? But ultimately, we're waiting for that charagma to be made mandatory. All right? That digital then all bets are off. The doors of mercy gonna slam shut. Jacob's trouble gonna commence. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's decision, and will plead with them there, and will plead with them there for my people, the apple of the Lord's eye, you tribes, the Lord's chosen people, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Yasharallah, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. That's what you did in the transatlantic slave trade. All right? You know, you're going to pay for that. That's the main point. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? A payback? You going to pay the Lord back? Hey, how about you? How should I keep that shit? You know, you don't want it. We want your soul. It says, and if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Fuck your goddamn hugs and shoe shining. You know, you know. We want your soul and your children's soul and your children's children's soul. You know. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, Yahweh and Jerusalem, have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. So that's what we're waiting for, the big payback, maybe. All right? You know? So again, hey man, we're close, man. We're close. Victory is nigh. You can taste it. You know? You know? Hey, so keep pushing, keep fighting, man. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam Yasharallah.